Barack Obama left the White House in 2017 with a net worth of just over $12 million. Fast forward less than 8 years, and his fortune has skyrocketed to an astonishing $70 million. But here's the real shocker. Experts say he could soon be worth nearly $250 million. How did this happen? Obama now makes more in a single hour than most Americans do in an entire year. His speaking fee is $400,000 for just one appearance. That is the same amount he earned in an entire year as President of the United States. But there is more to this story. Obama has quietly built a secret entertainment empire. He is behind content that millions have watched, often without realizing he was involved. These entertainment deals have brought in tens of millions, and most were signed with companies that fly under the radar. Obama's speaking fees are nearly triple what Hillary Clinton earned for her famous Wall Street speeches. It is a dramatic shift for someone who once said, "At a certain point, you've made enough money," said Barack Obama during the Great Recession. Barack Obama's financial journey is one of the most remarkable stories in American political history. From his early days as a community organizer to life after the White House, Obama's wealth has soared, transforming him into a multi-millionaire and even an entertainment mogul. Let's break down exactly how this transformation unfolded. First, Obama's book deals were game changers. His memoir, A Promised Land, reportedly earned him tens of millions of dollars. Next, the Obamas signed a lucrative deal with Netflix, launching Higher Ground Productions to create original content. This partnership is believed to be worth over $50 million. Finally, Obama's speaking engagements have brought in massive fees, with some reports suggesting he earns up to $400,000 per appearance. These 3 deals alone catapulted his net worth. Obama's newfound wealth was on full display when he purchased a sprawling mansion on Martha's Vineyard. The $14 million estate drew national attention and sparked conversations about his post-presidential lifestyle. However, not all of Obama's financial moves were celebrated. He faced criticism, even from his own party, for accepting high-paying speaking gigs from Wall Street firms and large corporations. These controversial payments ignited debate about ethics and influence in American politics. Let's rewind to 2004, before Barack Obama became a household name. At age 43, Obama had just finished paying off his student loans, proving that even future presidents can start out with financial struggles. As an Illinois senator, Obama earned a salary of $165,000 per year. Meanwhile, Michelle Obama was bringing home an even higher paycheck from her role at the University of Chicago Medical Center. Their financial picture was improving, but they were still far from wealthy. By 2006, the Obamas' combined income had soared to $1.6 million. That sounds impressive, but here's the twist. Most of this money didn't come from their day jobs. It came from an unexpected place that would change their lives forever. Obama had written Dreams from My Father back in 1995, but it barely sold. Everything changed after his 2004 Democratic National Convention speech, which catapulted his book sales overnight and transformed the Obamas' financial future. Back in 2006, Barack Obama was already making waves as an author. He earned over $500,000 in book royalties that year alone. His second book, The Audacity of Hope, became a massive bestseller, capturing the hearts of readers nationwide even before he launched his presidential campaign. When Obama became president in 2009, he received the standard presidential salary of $400,000 per year. On top of that, there was a $50,000 expense account, $100,000 for travel, and $19,000 for entertainment. While impressive, these figures were just the beginning. During his 8 years in the White House, Obama's books kept earning. Between 2009 and 2017, he brought in $15.6 million in royalties. He even donated all profits from his children's book to create scholarships for kids of fallen soldiers, blending financial success with generosity. By January 2017, the Obamas' net worth had climbed to about $12.2 million. But stepping out of the White House marked a turning point, opening the door to even greater opportunities and a tradition of former presidents cashing in after office. Gerald Ford started the post-presidency earnings tradition in 1977. and Bill Clinton made over $150 million from speeches. Obama, however, was set to surpass them all, exploring innovative new ways to achieve unprecedented financial success. Barack Obama's post-presidential speaking career has stunned both his supporters and his critics. Many expected him to continue as a prominent public figure, but few anticipated just how lucrative his new role would become. Within only 3 months of leaving the White House, Obama made headlines by accepting a staggering $400,000 fee for a single speech. Yes, $400,000. The speech was delivered to Cantor Fitzgerald, a Wall Street investment firm, at their healthcare conference in September 2017. This was the same amount he earned for an entire year of work as President of the United States. Yet now he was making it in just about an hour. But that was only the beginning. Just 1 month earlier, Obama had spoken at an advertising event hosted by A&E Networks, again receiving a $400,000 paycheck. Then in 2019, he traveled to Colombia for the EXMA marketing conference, where his fee soared to nearly $600,000 for one appearance. The contrast is striking. Obama's presidential salary was matched and then surpassed by single speeches. These numbers reveal just how dramatically the value of his words increased after leaving office. After leaving office, Barack Obama made headlines for earning millions from speeches to Wall Street firms. This sparked controversy because, during the financial crisis, Obama had been a vocal critic of these very companies, famously saying he was the only thing between Wall Street and the pitchforks. The reaction was swift and fierce. Members of Obama's own Democratic Party voiced disapproval. Senator Bernie Sanders called it distasteful, while Senator Elizabeth Warren said she was troubled by his decision. Progressive groups that once supported Obama felt deeply betrayed, questioning how he could accept money from the same firms he once condemned. Even Republicans joined in, with Congressman Jason Chaffetz proposing a law to cut presidential pensions for those earning substantial outside income. Obama reportedly delivered around 50 speeches per year, almost one every week, earning an average of $400,000 per speech. That's $20 million annually, triple what Hillary Clinton received for her controversial Goldman Sachs appearances. In just 1 hour, Obama made more than most American families earn in a decade. Despite the uproar, Obama continued his lucrative speaking circuit, often for the same financial giants he had criticized. The irony was impossible to ignore, fueling ongoing debates about money, influence, and political integrity in post-presidential life. Barack Obama campaigned as a reformer, pledging to change Washington and refusing corporate donations during his first presidential run. He spoke passionately about income inequality and the influence of money in politics. Many Americans saw him as a symbol of ethical leadership. Yet after leaving office, his financial choices surprised many, sparking debate about whether he'd kept those promises. Obama's post-presidency income quickly soared, driven by lucrative speaking engagements. By 2017, he was among the top 10 highest-paid public speakers in America. Organizations worldwide offered enormous sums just for his appearance. While Bill Clinton had earned even more from speeches, and Ronald Reagan once received $2 million for just 2 brief speeches in Japan, critics argued Obama's actions contradicted his earlier rhetoric. Political science professor Peter Matthews remarked, "The sad thing is, Obama seemed to speak so eloquently about ethics and morality in politics when he was running. The American people saw him as a real reformer. Taking this money after leaving office is a real problem." But Obama's real financial windfall came in 2018. Together with Michelle Obama, he launched Higher Ground Productions and signed a multi-year partnership with Netflix, reportedly worth $50 million. This deal allowed them to create movies, TV shows, and documentaries, ensuring a steady stream of income and cementing Obama's place among the wealthiest former presidents. The Obama's journey from the White House to Hollywood has been nothing short of remarkable. Through Higher Ground Productions, they quickly established themselves as major players in entertainment. Their debut documentary, American Factory, won the Academy Award for Best Documentary. Becoming, following Michelle Obama's book tour, became one of Netflix's most-watched documentaries. And in 2023, they delivered their biggest hit yet. Leave the World Behind, which became the 5th most popular Netflix film ever. Higher Ground's impact didn't stop with Netflix. The Obamas signed a major podcast partnership with Spotify in 2019, launching the Michelle Obama podcast, which became the platform's top original show. In 2022, they expanded further, signing a multi-million-dollar deal with Audible to produce exclusive audio content. These partnerships highlight their unmatched brand power and ability to shape popular culture across platforms. With Netflix renewing their partnership in June 2024 and granting Higher Ground a first-look deal, the Obamas are set for even bigger things. Upcoming projects include a Frederick Douglass biopic directed by Regina King, a romantic comedy with Lupita Nyong'o, and a crime thriller based on a best-selling novel. The Obamas' media empire continues to grow, redefining influence in entertainment. In 2018, Barack and Michelle Obama made headlines by signing a groundbreaking partnership with Netflix. Through their newly founded company, Higher Ground Productions, the Obamas entered a multi-year agreement to create original content for the streaming giant. This move marked a dramatic shift from politics to entertainment, giving the former first couple a powerful platform to share stories with a global audience. The deal was reportedly worth $50 million, but industry insiders believe the true value could be much higher. With bonuses, additional projects, and potential future agreements, the financial impact may extend well beyond initial estimates. This was not a one-time payment, but a continuing partnership designed to generate revenue and creative opportunities for years to come, fundamentally changing the Obamas' financial trajectory. Higher Ground Productions wasted no time in making its mark. Their first major release, American Factory, debuted in 2019 and quickly captured attention. The documentary explored the intersection of culture and industry, and its quality did not go unnoticed. American Factory went on to win the Academy Award for Best Documentary, securing the Obamas an Oscar less than 2 years after leaving the White House. The company's momentum continued with Becoming, a documentary chronicling Michelle Obama's book tour, which became one of Netflix's most-watched documentaries of the year. Crip Camp, another Higher Ground project, earned an Oscar nomination, while the nature series Our Great National Parks won an Emmy Award. Through these acclaimed projects, the Obamas redefined what former political figures could achieve in entertainment, transforming the industry and inspiring creators worldwide. Barack and Michelle Obama's post-presidency journey is nothing short of extraordinary. In just 5 years, they transformed their lives, building a media empire and amassing wealth and influence that rival some of Hollywood's biggest names. Michelle Obama's 2018 memoir, Becoming, made history by selling 890,000 copies on its first day. It was the highest-selling book of the year and quickly became one of the best-selling memoirs ever. Her book tour brought in millions more through ticket sales and merchandise. Barack Obama's memoir, A Promised Land, released in November 2020, sold a staggering 7.6 million copies worldwide. The book deal alone was reportedly worth at least $60 million, with a highly anticipated second volume still to come. Between 2017 and 2022, the Obamas' net worth skyrocketed from $12 million to $70 million. Major deals with Netflix, Spotify, Audible, and lucrative speaking engagements fueled this incredible financial growth, with future earnings projected to reach $250 million. Barack Obama's journey from earning $13,000 a year as a community organizer to becoming a multi-millionaire entertainment executive showcases the power of storytelling and brand. The Obamas' name and story became their most valuable assets. Martha's Vineyard stands as one of America's most exclusive and expensive islands, a retreat favored by billionaires, celebrities, and former presidents seeking privacy and luxury. It is the ultimate destination for those who want to escape the public eye. In December 2019, the Obamas secured a breathtaking estate on this coveted island. Their property spans 29.3 acres of waterfront land overlooking the Edgartown Great Pond. The nearly 7,000 square foot main house boasts 7 bedrooms, 8.5 bathrooms, stone fireplaces, a sun deck, boathouse, a 2-car garage, detached barn, and a massive swimming pool. Originally listed in 2015 for $22.5 million, the estate's price steadily dropped, reaching $16.25 million by June 2020, then $14.85 million in July. The Obamas acted decisively, purchasing it for just $11.75 million, an incredible deal. Their timing was impeccable. As the pandemic hit, Martha's Vineyard real estate values soared. Today, similar estates command much higher prices, making the Obamas' purchase a true real estate masterstroke. During President Barack Obama's time in office, the Obama family spent every summer from 2009 to 2011 renting estates on Martha's Vineyard. Their favorite was Blue Heron Farm, a breathtaking 30-acre compound in Chilmark, where they reportedly paid $50,000 per week. The Obamas hoped to purchase Blue Heron Farm, but in 2011, British architect Norman Foster bought it for $22.4 million and stopped renting to them. Foster renovated the estate, adding a modern pool and pool house to complement the classic New England-style main house. In 2025, Foster sold Blue Heron Farm for $37 million to a trust connected to billionaire Les Wexner, marking the highest residential sale ever on Martha's Vineyard. After missing out on Blue Heron Farm, the Obamas found an even grander Martha's Vineyard estate, which now serves as their vacation headquarters. In August 2021, President Obama planned a huge 60th birthday party there with hundreds of guests, though it was scaled back due to COVID concerns. Beyond Martha's Vineyard, the Obamas' main home is in Washington, D.C.'s upscale Kalorama neighborhood. They purchased it for approximately $8.1 million, joining other high-profile politicians and diplomats. Although they missed out on Blue Heron Farm, the Obamas' ties to Martha's Vineyard remain strong, making the island a central part of their post-presidency lifestyle. Since leaving office, the Obamas have accumulated over $20 million in real estate holdings. That figure is nearly double their net worth at the end of Barack Obama's presidency. As property values continue to rise, especially in exclusive neighborhoods like Martha's Vineyard and Kalorama, their wealth has grown significantly. But these purchases are more than just investments. Martha's Vineyard, for example, is not simply a vacation retreat. It is a hub for America's wealthiest and most influential figures, including tech billionaires, Hollywood executives, and Wall Street titans. By owning property there, Obama has placed himself at the center of an elite and powerful network. This strategic positioning has opened doors to lucrative opportunities. Many of Obama's most profitable speaking engagements and business deals have come through connections made on Martha's Vineyard. The island now serves as his headquarters for building relationships with the ultra-wealthy, translating social capital into financial gain. Critics highlight the irony. Obama, once a vocal critic of income inequality and the wealthy elite, now owns a multi-million-dollar mansion on an island where the median home price exceeds $1.1 million and regularly works with the very elite he once challenged. Barack Obama's wealth has grown dramatically since leaving office, and even he seems surprised by it. But do his actions really match his words about wealth and responsibility? In a 2018 speech in South Africa, Obama openly admitted, "I'm actually surprised by how much money I got." He argued that wealthy people, including himself, should pay more in taxes, adding, "There's only so much you can eat. There's only so big a house you can have. There's only so many nice trips you can take." Yet despite these statements, Obama continues to collect speaking fees, sign lucrative deals, and expand his business empire. The same man who once said, "At a certain point you've made enough money," does not appear to have reached that limit himself. Obama's case raises an important question. Do public statements about wealth mean much if personal actions tell a different story? Since leaving office, former President Barack Obama's wealth has soared. To put it in perspective, an average American earning $50,000 each year would need to work for 1,400 years to match what Obama has earned since 2017. This isn't a criticism of Obama himself. It highlights how wealth at the highest levels comes from leveraging name, connections, and influence. Obama's speaking fees skyrocketed, not because he became a better speaker, but because being a former president makes him a status symbol. Despite his massive earnings, Obama still receives a $200,000 annual pension funded by taxpayers. He also gets taxpayer money for office space, staff, travel, and lifelong security, costing millions each year. Many wonder why such wealthy former presidents still get these benefits. Congressman Chaffetz once tried to reduce pensions for wealthy ex-presidents, but Obama vetoed the bill. Supporters said it protected staff jobs, while critics argued Obama simply did not want to give up his pension. Obama's booming media company, Higher Ground Productions, shows streaming platforms crave celebrity-driven content, further fueling his post. Netflix paid the Obamas $50 million, but not because they were seasoned filmmakers. The real reason? Their name. The Obama brand brings instant prestige, attention, and most importantly, subscribers to any platform willing to invest. It is a trend across the industry. Spotify and Audible also signed the Obamas to exclusive deals, not for their media experience, but for their influence. Today, celebrities, politicians, and public figures have a new path to wealth. If your name commands a following, streaming giants like Netflix, Amazon, and Apple are eager to pay millions for your association alone. Timing played a crucial role in the Obama's deal. Barack Obama left office just as streaming platforms were booming. Competition for exclusive content was fierce, and companies were willing to pay premium prices. If he had left 5 years earlier, these deals would not exist. 5 years later, the market might have been saturated and less generous. Ultimately, this move adds another dimension to Obama's legacy. He will always be remembered as the first Black president and a transformative leader. Now, he is also a symbol of how influence and timing can redefine success in the digital age. Barack Obama's post-presidential wealth has sparked debate across the country. After leaving office, he quickly became a multi-millionaire, raising questions about the legacy of presidents who profit after their terms end. Supporters argue Obama's financial success is well-deserved. They point out his best-selling books, popular speeches, and high-quality media productions as evidence of hard work. They ask, if people want to pay for his ideas and content, why shouldn't he benefit? They see his achievements as the result of legitimate business deals, not anything unethical. However, critics claim Obama's actions are hypocritical. They highlight his past criticism of Wall Street and income inequality, contrasting it with his acceptance of large speaking fees from major banks and his purchase of a mansion on an exclusive island. Critics argue this behavior suggests he was never truly committed to reforming the financial system. The reality may lie somewhere in between. Obama is operating within a system that allows former presidents to profit from their status. He didn't create this system, but he's used it more successfully than most. This controversy raises important questions. Should former presidents earn millions from companies they once regulated? If not addressed, the revolving door between the White House and Wall Street may only spin faster. Barack and Michelle Obama's post-presidency earnings have stunned financial analysts. In 2017, American University estimated Barack Obama could earn around $250 million after leaving the White House. At first, this seemed unbelievable. Today, that projection is not only realistic, but he may even surpass it. From 2017 to 2024, Barack Obama earned about $70 million, averaging $10 million per year. This income comes from best-selling books, high-profile speaking engagements, and a lucrative partnership with Netflix. In 2024, the Obama's Netflix deal was renewed, likely at an even higher value, boosting their earning potential further. Michelle Obama's success is equally impressive. Her memoir, Becoming, has sold over 17 million copies worldwide, making it one of the most popular memoirs ever. She commands speaking fees up to $200,000 per appearance and has her own deals with publishers, streaming platforms, and sponsors. When you combine their incomes, the $250 million estimate looks conservative. Some financial analysts believe the Obamas could reach $300 million before their post-presidency careers wind down. Their story is a remarkable example of how influence and opportunity can create extraordinary financial success. Barack and Michelle Obama are doing more than just making headlines in Hollywood. They are building a lasting wealth legacy through their company, Higher Ground Productions. This is not a passion project, but a strategic business move. Higher Ground Productions is a real Hollywood powerhouse, complete with permanent staff, ongoing development deals, and a rapidly expanding content library. The company now has multiple projects in development worth hundreds of millions of dollars. They are not limited to documentaries. Higher Ground is producing major films with A-list talent and scripted television series, spanning every genre and platform. In less than 7 years, the Obamas have positioned Higher Ground alongside industry giants, opening doors to even bigger deals. Much like Oprah Winfrey's Harpo Productions and Tyler Perry's studio empire, the Obamas are creating an institution designed to outlast their direct involvement. They have also diversified their wealth, investing in stocks, bonds, and other vehicles, guided by top financial advisors to secure long-term generational wealth. Higher Ground's success increases its brand value with every project. Even after Barack and Michelle Obama step back, the company's structure ensures it will continue generating revenue for decades, securing a financial legacy for future generations. Barack Obama is transforming his post-presidency into more than just a legacy of public service. By building a production company, investing in real estate, and taking on high-profile speaking engagements, he is laying the groundwork for generational wealth. This approach could secure financial prosperity for his daughters, Malia and Sasha, long into the future. Unlike most former presidents, who often faded from public view or limited themselves to memoirs and speeches, Obama is redefining what life after the White House can be. He has become a media mogul, an entertainment executive, a real estate investor, and a highly paid speaker, all at once. This marks a fundamental shift in American political culture. The presidency is no longer the final chapter, but a launching pad for even greater opportunities. Future presidents may now be measured by how effectively they monetize their influence after leaving office, not just by their time in power. Obama's journey is seen by some as inspiring, a testament to hard work and ambition. Others view it critically, noting his rise to wealth despite past critiques of economic inequality and elite power. Ultimately, Obama's post-presidential empire highlights both the possibilities and the problems facing American democracy in the 21st century.